Salutations, settlers. Oodilolly here, and in today's Monday build, I'm going to show you how you can mix the barn, wood, and concrete tabs together when building a house. As you can see here, we have a barn exterior wall and barn doorway, and this is what we're going to use as our starter point. What we're going to do now is we're going to lay some additional shack foundations down. While this is going on, I do want to take the time to thank some folks who gave me this idea. First of all, Lois, who had a fantastic house build yesterday, and she was playing with floors, and I got an idea about how to do this. So thank you, Lois. You'll find a link down below to her video. I also want to thank No Respawns, Davey, Vic, Draco Invictus, and of course, Mad Queen Show. All of these builders have shown me some fantastic new pieces and how to work with things. And I've taken some of their ideas, mishmashed them together, and created what I think is a fantastic quick build that you can do with all three tabs. As you can see here, I'm trying to figure out how to get my shack foundation to be just the right measurement so that I can add concrete walls to the barn walls. Then I got to thinking, why not try and use these steps to do the measuring for me. It just so happened that I have the exact measurement for these steps. I just got really, really lucky getting them set. So now I'm going to go ahead and put a cement wall right here. If you look, just about perfect. I think the cement wall may be just a touch taller, but just a barest touch. To make sure that this will work, I then go into the barn tab, go into the roof section, and start pulling some roofs and see how they'll work together. Sure enough, they go together fine. Everything looks solid. I go out here to make to check. Now I started using the shack foundations because I wanted something very, very malleable and something that was easy to move around, which these are. But if you are going to use the shack foundations, make sure you put something underneath these walls later to cover up the holes that you'll be able to see underneath the flooring. Here we have our second floor that we've built on the other side. Trying once again to get this wall straight. Sure enough, it does have the wall straight. Now you can see here, I'm going to put these steps back down. And they fit perfect. This is going to allow anyone to get up and around. Taking a quick look around, making sure everything looks solid. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to check and make sure that the top wall pieces that go into the corners of the roof will fit, because if they fit with the concrete, then they'll fit with anything. Yep, they sure do. While there is a little clipping, they do fit fine. So this means we're going to be able to use wood, concrete, and barn tab walls together in one unit, simply by using elevated floors. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this all down. I'm going to work a little bit with what we found, use some solid shack foundations, and this is what I've made. Now here you can see the barn door, exterior barn wall, wood walls, and concrete walls all working together, all straight. I'm going to go and take a quick run around this quick building. just to give you an idea of how we've built. You can see I've used the barn posts here to hold up that particular piece of wood wall flooring. You can see once again here we have the concrete and wood, or concrete and barn, and concrete again. You can see that this wall clips a little into that barn wall, but that's fine. You can also see where I tried to get the lower walls to fit in to kind of give it a little more solidity from the round flooring. Didn't quite work there, but it's okay. You can see everything else is really nice and tight. Everything is very solid together. I'm going to come down here to these lower dock areas. I'm going to walk up my pier that I've just built. And then we're going to go inside and I'm going to show you how things look inside. Now, I have not done any decorating and I've only added very basic lighting. The only thing I'm trying to show you is how the tabs have worked together. Nice look around. Okay. So as we go in, we're going to come to the back here where you can see how our barn tab walls have all come together. What I've done is the barn walls that are between the lower and upper floors, like this one here, is I've rug glitched these in tight. You can actually see where they overlap a little bit with the exterior wall. But you can still put additional wall pieces in. So I'm going to show you here by putting one of the top wall pieces in. There you go. With that wall piece in, we're now going to go upstairs. And, yep, see? And I'm going to show you how tight and solid everything is. That is actually a barn floor right there on top of our, above our heads here. And we're going in through an exterior wood doorway, which I've actually rug glitched into the interior. You can see the outer walls, the barn walls, everything works together. You may have noticed as we turned around that I had two half walls glitched together to make that full wall on the side. Now I'm going to play for a few seconds while I try and get this metal corrugated wall to fit in here. I'll rug glitch this in later on. I apologize for taking a few moments here, but I did want to show you that even while I was playing and getting all these other things right, sometimes I couldn't quite get the easiest things to go well for me. Oh well. I'll come back to this in a little bit. So here again, you can see everything is very, very solid. I really like that we got this this extra little piece of flooring that goes out and over everything. So we're going to go over now to the other side with the elevated flooring. Now while we're over here, I'm going to show you some spots that do have a little bit of a problem, but we're going to be able to fix these. For example, right here between this barn wall and the exterior wood wall, you can see there's a little crack there, but we can fix that with a barn post or a concrete post. Here you can see that we still have a little light coming in from the floors, but that's fine. We can fix that as well. We can just go in and use some additional flooring up top to add a little extra flare to the outside of our roof area, and that'll cover that up just fine. All right. This little room here also looks very, very solid. I do want to take this time to thank you for taking a look at today's video. Remind you that the next two videos coming, of course, are the computer tech decor theme video and the row home build video. This is Oodilolly, thanking you for coming by once more, and as always, keep building.